Hello and welcome to Mama Likes. Today I'm going to be showing you some easy tools that you can use to introduce alphabets to your infants and toddlers. I'm Tanvi, a mom of a very cute 2-year-old, and I love to constantly search, review and share all amazing products that are there in the market that you can use for yourself and for your kids to make your parenting life much easier. So most kids begin recognizing letters between the ages of 2 and 3 and can identify most of them between say 4 and 5. So when you start introducing the alphabets at say 2 for example, don't expect them to identify all of them immediately. So let's begin. So first up are the flashcards. Now these flashcards are really simple, they're very easy to recognize and they have really pretty illustrations. So say for example A for apple, B for butterfly, C for cat, and so on and so forth. Can you see what lovely illustrations they have? So I introduced these to Thea when she was about 6-7 months old, and she actually started recognizing the objects when she was I think 8-9 months old, and it's pretty surprising. So I would literally keep say 5 cards, not too many, 3 to 5 cards on the table or the bed or whatever, and I would ask her why don't you show me the duck or the apple, and she actually used to point them out that early. And then slowly she started, so she still doesn't know all the alphabets like I said since she's just 2, but she started recognizing the alphabets and started relating the alphabet along with the object. So apart from just this side of the card, the other side also has options for the same alphabet. So A is not just for apple, it's for A is for alligator, A is for arm, and so on and so forth for every alphabet. I think this is something that you should definitely introduce to your kids early in life, because then you can probably move on to puzzles and the more complicated like sounds and all, because just go one step at a time. So next we have is the Leapfrog laptop. Now this is I think one of my favorites because it sort of satisfies the need for a gadget that a child has. It sort of just completes that, and they get to learn and play at the same time. So it has various options. Obviously the alphabets are the most important. So as you press say A, B and C, the sound comes say A for alligator, and the alligator along with the alphabet will come. It also has options for music. Again, kids, who doesn't love music? It has really nice songs, and they have this really cute space bar over here. The space bar has a small little paw on it. You press it and again you get different songs to listen to. You get to hear lots of songs, and then as the child grows you can actually start using it as a laptop. So it has options for messages, games, so you can it literally grows with your child apart from just learning alphabets. Next we have our puzzles. Now these are, I think I've covered an entire video, you can see it in the description box, on just puzzles, different kinds of puzzles that you can introduce to your child. Now these puzzles, apart from learning alphabets, they learn colors, they learn hand-eye coordination, and yeah, I mean, what more do you want? It's again very simple, something that you can introduce at a very early age. Don't expect them to get it immediately, but they will get it very soon. Like it'll come. So just be patient about it. Let them have fun while learning. That's very important. Next up, the Big Book of ABC by Usborne series. Now this again has absolutely beautiful illustrations. So if you can see, A has an ambulance, astronaut, apple, anaconda. B has butterfly, a big brown bear sitting on a bicycle with the bell. So they're learning one particular alphabet, but at the same time they're learning what happens around that alphabet, and not just okay, a bear, okay, only a bell. They're trying to cover it up as a whole. So the bear is sitting on the bicycle with a bear. I mean, look at the illustrations here. They're just so beautiful. I absolutely love them. Now again, like I said, the child will learn and start recognizing the pictures before they start recognizing the alphabet. So they might start learning. So for example, Thea, she recognizes A, C, O, S and pictures related to that. In some places she only recognizes the pictures but she's not sure, she's not confident about the letters, and it's absolutely fine. But let them have fun, let them enjoy and introduce vibrant colors to them as much as you can, because that's what will, gain attention, that's what they'll get attracted to, and they will, enjoy learning in that form. The next one is the Big Picture Book of Alphabets. Yes, it's a really big book, I know, but imagine if your toddler is sitting and reading this book. The illustrations, the pictures are extremely big, the alphabets are big, so they feel like, they feel like there's a real cat or a real leopard actually in front of them. And my daughter used to give these really cute reactions like, oh, mama, a big lion, So for us, it's okay, just another big book of pictures and alphabets. But for a kid, reading the same or looking at the same picture in different sizes, it makes a big difference to them. The next one is a sound toy for learning alphabets, for learning sounds, for learning about pictures, what they do, everything. So it has 3 different, levels, you could say. Yes, I'm selecting. Okay, so it has a question mark. It has 3, as you can see, it has 3 different types of learning. So say if I press drum here, it says D because the alphabet is there. If I take it over here, the second level, this is word learning. Yes, I'm selecting. Again, if I take drum, it's telling me that it's a drum and it tells me the sound. Similarly, if I take it on, say, the music fan. I don't know if you can hear this. Okay, so if I check this one, what is that? That's the sound of sneezing. So that way, the third one, literally, it's like what sounds different objects make. So piano, isn't that nice? And then when you come to the final part of it, which is when they've learned about all the objects, they've learned about the sounds, etc. The child can choose for the book to ask the child a question. So
what sounds like?
So when they know the sound, they can turn the book, they choose it. If it's wrong, then the book says, or whoever this lady is in the book says that, try again. So till the child doesn't get the right sound or the right alphabet. So if I press question mark, what is the first letter of kite? So if I go here,
fantastic.
K.
K is the first letter of kite.
K is the first letter of kite. So it's motivating the child by, saying affirmation words, saying fantastic, good job. And then the child again asks another question. What sounds like, say, a piano? Then the child presses on piano. So it's an interactive book in the form of sound, in the form of, learning about alphabets. So yeah, you can learn so many things in just this one little, toy book, if you want to call it. I think you should just pick it up for fun. Yes, I'm selecting. So guys, the next one is another puzzle. This is a wooden puzzle. Here, when they've learned the, alphabets properly and they know the objects, which, they would have obviously learned by now. If they know alphabets, they'll definitely know the objects. It's more about, doing, that matching or whatever you call it. Basically, matching the alphabet with the object. So it's as simple as this. You just scatter the alphabets separately, the pictures separately, and then you just, match the right ones. Okay, so the next one is another puzzle. They will need a lot of assistance for it initially, but when you help them and when the puzzle is completed, they love looking at it because so I have one over here where it has 3 elephants. And the elephants each of the pieces the puzzles have alphabets. So as you form the elephants, you obviously have to search for the alphabets and then accordingly make the 3 elephants. So just like this. Every piece has an alphabet, so you find the alphabet first as per the sequence, and then finally you end up making 3 elephants. You get these in various, formats. You get them in the form of dogs, elephants, whatever. It could be a house, multiple ways. But the concept is, choose the alphabets and then make the puzzle accordingly. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the simple tools that I've used. If you all have anything that you can share with me, something different that you've come across, please share. I would love to share it with everyone else. And I've put all the links of all the products in the description box below. Please don't forget to subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye.